A very dangerous weather pattern is taking shape. As high pressure builds over the southern United States and continues to intensify as it overspreads the southwest, we are going to see a prolonged period of very hot temperatures and even record warmth over places like Texas and Louisiana. At the same time, we will continue seeing severe weather across the southern US before storms start shifting to the north. But those things are only pieces to the puzzle. Let's break this down step by step so you know what to expect over the coming weeks, starting off with that massive heat wave over Texas. We can easily and quickly see the overall pattern for this time frame. The west looks to remain cooler than normal, with even much cooler conditions looking likely in the northwest. The central United States looks warmer than normal with well above average temperatures over the southern and northern plains, while the East Coast looks average to slightly below average. If we switch to the June 20th to the 26th time frame, we see that the weather pattern will remain relatively unchanged. This graphic shows the risk of excessive heat according to the Climate Prediction Center. In the yellow shade, there's a slight risk of excessive heat between June 20th to the 26th. Then this dark red shade shows where we have a moderate risk of excessive heat. For places in the moderate risk, you need to be especially cautious with the incoming temperatures. Even though those outlooks only go out for the next week or two, take a look at what the weather models are showing beyond that. They continue to show extreme heat even by the end of June and into July, which is all thanks to that high pressure system which I mentioned earlier. In fact, that same high pressure system is going to be the one that moves into the southwest, forming that severe weather slip and slide which I have mentioned multiple times in previous videos. To better understand what I'm talking about, let's visualize the setup. For the next week or so of June, roughly June 13th to the 19th, that high pressure system will be located over northern Mexico and southern Texas. This will be responsible for that heat wave over the southern plains. To the north of that high-pressure system, an abnormally strong subtropical jet will be feeding into the southern U.S., bringing multiple rounds of severe storms, which I highlighted on my June severe weather forecast. As we get past June 20th, we're going to see that high-pressure system slowly migrate north and west, which will help weaken the subtropical jet. This will allow for the southern high-pressure system to meet the northern one, causing cooler conditions on both coasts while the central US is very warm. By the time we reach the 25th and the 30th, the high pressure system will start to resemble that exact weather pattern which I talked about in my summer forecast. This will feature the jet stream riding north over the west before heading southeast over the eastern US. This will serve as train tracks for severe weather and heavy rainfall events, and this is exactly why I'm expecting a significant uptick in severe weather in the north as we close out the month of June and head into July. This is clearly a very volatile and dangerous weather pattern that we are heading into. If you liked this video and you want to see more updates on the weather, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you and see you on the next one.